What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, we did a story over the weekend about this guy right here. This is 25-year-old Jelani Jenkins of Streamwood, Illinois. This is the guy that's suspected of killing his 21-year-old sister and 10-year-old sister as well, in a fit of rage during an argument in the home before going on the run. Well, news that just came out as of yesterday that this guy has been arrested. And this video will show you a little bit of the particulars of both what he did and how he was caught. And I'll see if I can find some stuff up here on the desktop while you guys take a look at this video. See you back in a second.
Suspect in last week's Streamwood double stabbing is in police custody this afternoon. Investigators arresting Jelani Jenkins last night in Downers Grove.
WGN's Julian Cruz is live in Streamwood with details. Julian.
Well, Lourdes and Ben, no criminal charges have been filed in this case, but Streamwood police in a written statement say that they no longer need the community's help in tracking down the suspect, Jelani Jenkins.
I was afraid, of him being on the loose, and I'm glad they got him, and I hope they get justice.
There's no denying the sense of relief, not just in Streamwood, but in surrounding communities across the northwest suburbs after a highly publicized 4-day-long manhunt. Investigators from multiple jurisdictions deploying drones and search dogs at the Bensonville Reservoir, among other locations, authorities warning the public that their suspect, Jelani Jenkins, was armed and dangerous. It all started after the sudden disappearance of the 25-year-old Jenkins, after a 7-year-old family member found the bodies of his two sisters late Tuesday in the family's Streamwood townhome. The Cook County medical examiner determining that 21-year-old Jelani Jenkins and 10-year-old sister Iyani Jones died as a result of multiple stab wounds. The suspect, Jelani Jenkins, said to be brother to the slain sisters. Still no word from investigators on what might have possibly motivated this horrific attack. In Streamwood, Julian Cruz, WGN News.
And is now in custody after being on the run for days. 25-year-old Jelani Jenkins is accused of killing two sisters in Streamwood.
Our Sharday Gray is live in Streamwood with more on his arrest. Sharday.
Well, Chris and Erica, police are still questioning 25-year-old Jelani Jenkins. We are still waiting for authorities to charge him. In the meantime, neighbors still continue to bring flowers out for the two sisters who were stabbed to death. Over my shoulder, you can see the memorial covers the trunk of this tree, and neighbors say they hope this arrest brings closure to the family. Police tell us the manhunt for 25-year-old Jelani Jenkins ended here yesterday outside a convenience store at Belmont and Maple in Downers Grove. DuPage County Sheriff's taking him into custody. Police had been looking for 25-year-old Jelani Jenkins since last Thursday after the bodies of 21-year-old Jelani Jenkins and her sister, 10-year-old Iyani Jones, were found in a home in the 1600 block of McCool Avenue last Wednesday night. Both had been stabbed to death. Jalen Perez was their neighbor.
See, there's one on the paper, and then my little brother left that one down there.
Today, balloons, stuffed animals, candles, and cards surrounded this tree outside the home where 10-year-old Iyani Jones and her sister, 21-year-old Jelani Jenkins, were killed.
Yeah, before all this, the rest of the flowers and stuff came, it was just that paper with the balloons. And I seen the stuffed animals, so I was like, maybe she likes that.
Perez says she heard the commotion and knew something horrible happened.
The window was open, and we seen the cop lights just light up the whole living room. And then we looked outside, and there was one cop car just slanted real crazy right there. And we seen them running in the house with shields.
Police say the attack happened while other children were inside. A neighbor whose daughter was a close friend of Jones says her daughter was on the phone with the victims when she heard a commotion from inside the home. She says the last thing her daughter heard was Jelani Jenkins saying, "Don't kill the kids." Police have not specified Jenkins' relationship with the victims, but did say they believe it was an isolated incident. They found his car in Bensonville and scoured a retention pond.
It was scary because everybody was acting like he would come back here and I don't know, to do something, but I was definitely like not worried, but like unsure how to move about it.
Although Jenkins was arrested in DuPage County, Streamwood police say if and when charges are filed, that will be in Cook County. Reporting live in Streamwood, Sade Gray, CBS News, Chicago.
All right, folks, I was up here looking to see some more details, but they haven't released them. And come to find out, he was arrested on Sunday. He wasn't arrested yesterday. He was arrested Sunday night in Downers Grove, Illinois. Now, the two people, siblings, may they rest in peace, are identified as Janiyah Jenkins, age 21, and Anaya Jones, age 10. And as upsetting as that is, man, I gotta keep it real. My mind is blown at how aggressive younger men are nowadays, especially when it deals with women and children. I mean, I've never seen this much outward rage in public violence as I'm seeing it today. A lot of you guys probably agree with me. He's 25 years old, the oldest sibling, right? What type of anger or channeled hatred that you have in your heart to where you stab both your younger sister and 10-year-old sister? Make that make sense to me. How much blinded rage do you have to have and tunnel vision and hurting somebody that you grew up with and have, you know, a history with, that you do that? Why did you stab the little girl? Did you, if you paid attention, in one of those videos I showed you, they said they could hear Janiyah Jenkins, the 21-year-old, say, "Don't kill the children." So even though she's getting stabbed up, she's thinking about these kids. Now, the little boy that was in there, he got out and ran to a neighbor's house to get help. And I think that's what saved him. But I don't understand. I don't know if it's bad drugs, just what is it? Seriously, I mean, that's making people just lose their shit in unconventional ways. I have never been that angry, but then again, I was taught too, and I'll get to that in a second. I've never been that angry where I just get blinded in my own anger that I just try to kill somebody. Now, I mean, I've been pissed to the highest level of pissivity. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys have too, but I have never seen this much, like, just extreme, over the top malicious violence by regular citizens out in the street towards each other, whether they siblings or not. Only time I seen violence like that was in prison. You know, but you could see it coming. You know what I'm saying? It's wild. A domestic dispute. And if he did this to his sisters, what do you think he would do to somebody he loved and got his feelings hurt? Now, they didn't say whether or not he turned himself in or he was just he was just caught. They didn't say anything about that. So we don't know. That's what I was trying to look for, whether he turned himself in. Because I'm going to tell you something. A lot of times, these people that are blind, go into these blind rages, after that adrenaline wears off, and this is what I was trying to get to. I was always taught nothing is so bad to where when you lose your shit and you can't focus on every action you take, whether you mad or not, that when it's over, you sitting there looking stupid like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. That falls on you. That don't fall on nobody else. I was told at a young age, always keep your bearings mentally, whether you mad or not. When somebody do you wrong or whatever. Because if you lose that and you allow your emotions to take over and run you as a man, that's when you always lose. And look what happened. It's a damn shame. What did a 10-year-old girl have to do with you trying to prove a point, whatever it was that got you upset? It's something to think about, man. I mean, people can say what they want to say about crime, what the cause is, what the effect is, and, you know, like we all do on these videos. But I mean, one thing's for sure, it's a lot of people being taken out of here that don't even have a dog in the fight and just close enough to be a witness to it. And they pay the price. If he was so mad, he could have left like he did anyway after killing the two young ladies. That's why, like me, I can't fathom it, because I try to keep a reasonable mindset when looking at things, actions and reactions. It makes no sense to me. I can't fathom it. Can you? Somebody help me out in the comment section. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.